Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 New York Mets.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Leading off,
he'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Trey Turner.
And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, you give up a leadoff base hit. I don't care if it's up the middle or if it's off the wall. You don't want to give up a hit to the leadoff guy. Now you find yourself working out of the stretch. Let's see if he's able to get a ground ball and maybe get a double play.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but this is a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1 in the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Grounded to first. Bruce right there, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
You want to watch the team put the ball in play. This is the team you want to watch. They are last in the league in strikeouts. 1 through 9, they put the ball in play. They put pressure on you. It's going to be a fun watch to see how they battle the other team's pitchers.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. So a man at third here with two gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head. Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
Number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, they've won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road. That's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep. In this place, that's pretty good.
Grounded back up the middle. And that is going to get on through. So Reyes is aboard on a leadoff hit.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Walker.
Sure enough, there goes Reyes. And that's through for a hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. In there for strike one. First and second now, 1 man out. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
It is Curtis Granderson.
Granderson.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
In there, and it's even at 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball. It's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Eaton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Still no score. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. At the plate, Jason Worth. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to third. Here's Walker for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the 3. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Third baseman, Asdrubal.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Here's Jay Bruce now.
First baseman, Jay Bruce.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Popped up. Turner is there for it. One down.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals. And I'm looking at the catcher, Matt Wieters. Biggest compliment I ever heard from Matt Wieters. Nobody catches a throw from the outfield and tags a runner better than him. He'll take a shot, too. He also calls a pretty good game.
Cabrera rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Hey, even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Steven Matz is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now the 0-1. 1-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Go it down, you'll get the strike.
1-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Strand 1. We'll move to the third with no score.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Wieters awaits the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So striding forward now, Joe Ross. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Joe Ross.
First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. And he takes a called strike 1.
1-1.
Here it comes on 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Trey Turner.
7.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jose
Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Neil Walker.
Into the windup and the pitch. Neil Walker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery. And there he goes towards second. Skied into straightaway right. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto. A base hit in his first trip. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. In now is Adam Eaton. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Adam off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Cespedes comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Squared that one up just a little late. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A cold strike on the inside corner. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Riding in once again, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Granderson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Hit sharply toward the right side, but an atom bowl right to him for the first out.
Third baseman, number 13.
So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch on its way. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
1-1.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. Comes into this
Leading off
at
for the
bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here's another 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now another 2-2. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Line towards center field. Conforto patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Digging in. Daniel Murphy, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Set to deal on 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Murphy is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in now, Jason Worth. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the trying to pick things up where he left off. Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And this is fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Worth comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Steven Matz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. No runs on 6 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Soft liner toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The shortstop, number 7.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Heading for second is Reyes. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
The left fielder, number 52.
Digging in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Cespedes out in front here as this is pulled into the seats, foul down the left side.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball is in.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And there to take it in is Glanderson for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 41.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. For Walker now at second. Fielded cleanly, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reaction. Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats. You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Worth is after it, and that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Curtis Granderson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 0-1, here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
The pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
In there, 1-1. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In now is Adam Eaton. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Weak chopper to the left side. Bends down and he barehands it. He is out. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. On to first, a double play. Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stretch pitches almost to every hitter.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Baseman Shea
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
now batting. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Right there, Murphy at second. Scooped up, throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, Steven Matz. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the man.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the side. Mets go down 1, 2, 3, but they're up 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Rendon.
Line hard to center field. Conforto is there, and he has it for the first out. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. Pitch on the way. Just short, hit hard. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Here's Jason Worth. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time.
1-0.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Granderson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Jose Reyes.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
And he takes strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Yasiel Puig will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Yasiel Puig.
Swing and a liner, but right to Cabrera, and that's the first out.
The pitcher, number 41, Joe Ross.
Michael Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Michael Taylor.
And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
It's getting exciting right now. That single right there. Now we got the tying run on base and the go-ahead run coming to the plate. Mercy.
Zach Britton gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back standing. In now is Adam Eaton as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Just keeping him close. 2 out with the man at first. There he goes. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery to first. Bruce scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Steven Matz gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Joe Ross takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run.